I got my shoes on. They're all nice and clean. The tunes are blasting in the background, and I'm feeling ready to work out. So let's go get this. So, this was a pretty good workout, but it also happens to be the last workout I did in this gym. Watch till the end of the video to see what the reasons were, or what the potential reasons were for the reason I got asked not to come back to the gym. But you can watch the video and see whether you think I should have been kicked out of the gym. Were these exercises too much? Would you have kicked me out of the gym if you saw me doing exercises like this? But anyway, I started off my workout with some Zercher squats, which just another variation squats. I mean, there's nothing more comfortable than having the bar in the crooks of your elbows. I mean, when you look at a bar, would you think to hold it in your hands? No, you wouldn't. You'd put it in the crooks of your elbows. That's how you really carry something. And it's just really nicely nudged in there. And you can really get good depth on your squat with this. And it feels very good. It really strengthens up the core, because if you don't brace your core while doing the Zercher movement, you're going to be broken in half. You got to really be strong. It really works the upper back and middle back. And you might be thinking, boy, I'm making a lot of noise here. But that's because when you're at the top of the movement, you have to take a big breath in. That's how you brace for a movement. And so when I'm coming back up, and I'm kind of putting full exertion into the lift, of course I'm going to, exhale some air and make a little bit of noise. You can't just be lifting and not making noise, otherwise you're not lifting hard enough. And the reason I'm doing Zercher deadlifts and Zercher squats is because you need to be able to strengthen your back in ways that aren't just your usual deadlift. Because, I mean, this is for people who are in a more advanced, high-level athlete stage. But if you're trying to become good at being strong in many different scenarios, you need to be able to have a strong back in different positions. You can't just rely on always having a straight back. And here you see me do a 100 kilo Zercher deadlift, and this is my first time doing Zercher deadlifts. So I thought it was a very good session of Zercher deadlifts, and I actually really enjoy the exercise. And it doesn't actually hurt your elbows that much. But I'll look forward to the next time we do some Zercher deadlifts. And now I went on to doing dumbbell snatches, because yesterday I only got up to 40 kilos and I felt like I had more in the tank, and I wanted to just see if I could do more, and also I wanted to add in another full body explosive movement. And so I just worked up on the dumbbell, going up in 5 kilo intervals, starting off at 25, then 30, and 35, and I was feeling pretty good today. Just a little bit slow, but not too slow. And so, as you can see, I ask for the strength to lift a weight, and the 40 kilos went up pretty well. I was feeling pretty good. I managed to do it with both hands with relative ease. And so I decided to jump from 40 to 50 kilos. I pray again for the strength to lift a weight above my head. But even though I prayed, I still had a lot of struggle with this. And sometimes you just have to rely on your own strength. And so after just a bit of rest, I went back and decided to try it again. And I did it. And I did it with good form, because form is very important with the strong techniques. And again, now I try with the left hand, and I failed. But I went back and just tried it again immediately, because I got used to training such a weight, and I felt more confident after the first try, and I got it. And then they told me to stop filming, but I really had to film my top set of pull-ups because I did an 80 kilo weighted pull-up, which is 20 kilos above my max, my previous max, and so it was a very good feat of strength for me. And I tried to go for a second pull-up, and I almost get it. But a very good training session overall. I'll get to rest tomorrow. Alright, so something interesting just happened. So basically, the guy said I'm not allowed back. They gave me the money back for the month. So that's interesting. I got kicked out of a gym for the first time. They told me I wasn't allowed to film, so I stopped filming. And yeah, they I don't think they liked me, I guess. Probably one, because I didn't speak Bulgarian. Two, I was the only one who was actually doing any serious lifting there, so I guess that was a bit annoying for them, because I dropped weights very slightly, but I guess it's not good for their clients, even though I came during the day when very few people were there. But what can you do? There's nothing really to be caught up about. I'm gonna have a rest day tomorrow, and then probably find another gym. But yeah, you can. Not everyone likes it when you lift heavy, I guess. Can't please them all. So I should say that I did, after they told me to stop filming, I did stop filming, but I did end up filming my top set, but I did it very, I just did a sneak film. I put the phone on the floor. It was, it was a conspicuous way of doing it, and I don't think that's really what got them annoyed. I think it's just every day I came, they had something to complain about, and I guess I was just too much of a trouble for them. But it's their gym, their rules, I guess. But anyway, here's the gym that I got kicked out of. It's actually a very nice facility. It's really clean. Definitely one of the cleanest gyms around. But they're just kind of uppity, I think. Over there's a little cat. You can see him. That's a good cat. That's a fluffy cat. That's probably got an owner, someone feeding him. But yeah, I'm not too mad about it because there's other gyms here, but this was definitely probably one of the cleanest gyms around. It's very new, but they, even though it looks like it's a very, tough gym from, their logos and stuff, got a big barbell up there. They are just a fitness club, they're not a real gym. Well, they're a gym, but just not for anyone who wants to lift for strength, I guess.